Tomorrow is Overdose Awareness Day, and experts at the Harris Center say they have seen a troubling trend with fentanyl in the suburbs. Joining me now is Geoffrey Ball, the Substance Use Disorder Outreach Program Director at the Harris Center. That's a very long title, Geoffrey. Thank you for coming in and talking to me. So, I guess what we're implying here by talking about fentanyl in the suburbs is that people tend to have an idea of the type of person who is going to overdose on fentanyl, but really it's not the picture of the person that you're thinking it is.
No, it's not. You know, people were thinking that the homeless were really suffering from this, and they are. They are really, that's the #1 death cause of death for the homeless right now. But it's moving into the suburbs. We're seeing that thanks to HIDTA, high intensity drug trafficking area. They have given us the opportunity, a tool called OD Maps. And OD Maps allows us to see real time as where these overdoses are taking place, and we're seeing them in the suburbs a lot.
I think the thing that's confusing about fentanyl is that it's not a drug that people are seeking out to use, right? It's what's being laced in other things that people are getting? Or is it
It's both.
Really?
It's both, yes. So people are seeking it out. It started out in the pharmacy labs, and then it was being used as a pain reliever, but now it is getting to the streets. It's just like when crack cocaine hit the waves of the streets, and it was cheap to make. It's the same way with fentanyl.
It's just so unbelievably dangerous. I mean, there is a medical reason for this, but it should be given by medical professionals. By
medical professionals. It's hitting the streets at anywhere from $3 to $50 a pill. Wow. And 2 milligrams will kill you.
So that's why people, the drug lords are interested in it, because it's profitable for them.
$14,000 a kilo, they can make anywhere from $1.2 million to $2.5 million.
This is so dangerous.
Yes.
Now tell me, what are Skittle Parties? Why are they a concern?
Very dangerous. So you would have any type of drug in your medicine cabinet, and your kids will go into your medicine cabinet, raid your medicine cabinet, unfortunately, take your medications, take them back to this party, pour them all in a bowl together, mix them up. They look like candy because of the different colors of the pills, and they call them a Skittle Party. So while they're at the party, they will actually just take a pill, take it, not really knowing what they're taking, and anyone can come in and put street drugs in that particular bowl, in that mix, and 6 out of 10 pills will actually have a lethal overdose in them.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. You're playing with gunfire here.
Yes,
you know, I mean,
Russian roulette.
Yeah. Why are they doing that?
It's a number of reasons. Some people are depressed. Some people are just doing it because of the stigma of wanting to be known in high school. We try to reduce those stigmas at the Harris Center. We have special programs for kids. My program for the Substance Use Disorder Outreach Program, it's 14 and up. So we help individuals of this nature get past this in their life.
I guess that's what I'm wondering, is this a substance abuse problem if it's that young, or is it regular teen curiosity that's just a lot riskier than what we knew?
It's both, because we're seeing that they're starting off at the age of 7.
What?
Yes.
That's second grade.
It's slipping into the schools.
And where do we think it's coming from if it's getting to second graders?
You have drug dealers, per se, that do it because of money or to be cool, that are actually selling these drugs in the schools.
It just makes me sick, honestly. That's shocking. Can you explain about the Harris Center's efforts to raise awareness about the dangers and the role that Narcan could play in preventing these overdoses?
In the Harris Center, there's so many different places that you can get Narcan, especially anything that has to do with substance use disorder. And even in our clinics, we provide Narcan all the time. In my program, you know, I usually don't throw out numbers, but we just bought $30,000 worth of Narcan to pass out freely. And the reason I gave that number is because that's how involved the Harris Center actually is in ensuring that this stops.
So what do people do? Can they walk up and ask for it? What do they
become a part of the Harris Center? You can go to any clinic that we have and become a part of it, ask for the Narcan, and it will become available for you.
Are there questions asked? I'm sure people would be nervous to ask for that.
No questions asked. We trying to reduce stigmas and eliminate this epidemic that we have going on.
Because who could be of help? Who needs to have Narcan on hand that could then help somebody who's experienced an overdose? Because if that person themselves isn't going to recognize that they need to take it
That's right.
themselves.
That's right. So making yourself aware, going out there, educating yourself, calling the Harris Center to even educate yourself. We're here to help because you never know when you may need it. You may be on the streets. I think everyone these days should carry Narcan on their person.
Wow. Geoffrey Ball with the Harris Center. Tell us, how can people contact you for getting treatment for substance abuse disorder?
So it's many ways. If you're running into a crisis where you feel suicidal, call 988. If you're just in the crisis of having a substance use disorder and you want help, call 713-970-7000. That's our crisis line. If you want to get directly in touch with my program, Substance Use Disorder Outreach Program, call 713-970-7441.
Do people come up themselves and say they have a problem, or do they always get referred to you by somebody else?
It's both. Just last year, I had over 5,000 contacts who we assisted people.
And were you able to help them?
Of course, through the Harris Center, linking them to treatment.
I love that. Very good. Geoffrey Ball, always good to see you. We appreciate
Same.
your time this morning.
Thank you very much.